Here's something that often gets overlooked in a real estate transaction. What's in the town or city code file? In Maine, most municipalities will maintain either a physical file or an online digital file of permits that have been pulled and other actions taken by a town. If there's licensing, if there's testing, if there's a subdivision, it's going to be on file with that municipality. In Maine, we organize by town. In some other states, they organize by county. But we want to know when you're buying a house that the seller had everything properly permitted or the prior owner before them. Common things that you can find when examining a code file are that maybe a permit was never pulled for an addition that was done, or plumbing or electrical that was updated, or a heating system that was changed. You want to make sure that that was all done and permitted. Another thing that can happen is there will be permits that were opened up but never closed, meaning the town or the code enforcement officer never came back out to inspect after it was done. And they might not have done it properly. So if that's going to be an issue, you want to make sure the seller takes care of it before you sign off on your due diligence period. Or if you're a seller and you're getting ready, maybe you want to address that before it goes back to market. If you finished a basement or an attic before there was, before without pulling permits, you want to make sure that you know if there's going to be a penalty or what that municipality might do. If we know about an issue like that as a seller, you can disclose it to a buyer. But if we're a buyer, you might not know, and we want to make sure we check that file because not all sellers and not all listing agents know to go check and disclose any of those issues that might arise. So other common things that can come up, you might have a subdivision, or there might be a note about easements or covenants or past planning boards or splits of the lot or other restrictions. A lot of those are going to be filed online and in your deed or in the covenants or referenced somehow. But sometimes there are things in those town files about your driveway, about an easement, about a subdivision. We might find it by going in there. We also want to make sure that there's a certificate of occupancy for any living space. That means your house for where you live. Also, if you added an apartment or a room above the garage or a bedroom in the basement, we want to know that it's been signed off on by the municipality so that it's safe. And also we know what we can market. We know what you're getting. We know that there aren't going to be penalties or problems down the road, and that it's going to be a safe and habitable place for you to live. That's the difference between working with a real estate team that has experience, that has done this enough times, that they have a systematic way in which they go and check all of the things that you would want to know before you buy or sell your house to make sure that everyone has full information and that it's going to be a safe and a purchase that you can be happy with, or a sale that you can be happy with. We don't want surprises. We don't want problems. We want to see, can we make this the best transaction for you and hopefully a great long-term investment in your future. If this has been useful to you, please like the page, share the video, and help us find other people that might need to buy or sell real estate and could benefit from our experience and expertise.